Vili.
There you are. Come. Ride with me to the falls. They are Freya's gifts to these unforgiving lands.
All right, but if I don't faint at the sight of them, you've oversold the view.
You fight with impressive skill, I should say. I taught you well.
You taught me to fight empty air, Vili, and trees and snowdrifts and the like.
No, I am certain I saved you from a snowdrift once. And a murderous tree. That's how I remember it.
Any man who would call a tree murderous is a man who has had one too many blows on the head.
Si Vili ini
That tower there. It recalls the broken
tak ingin
wall
jadi
in
pemimpin
Norway
kata bapaknya
on
ya.
the road to my
Jadi bapaknya ingin
uncles.
si
I
Evian
do.
ini
I remember the
Eivor
bite
ini
of that
untuk
winter's chill as we sheltered from the wind for hours. It was you who got us stuck there.
Searching for the chickens you let loose before the Yule feast. I'll have you remember.
mereka ini teman masa lalu ya.
It is good to ride with you again, Arstick.
I told you that was meant to be a dragon's tail.
It was a woody little twig in my eyes. No dragon's tail.
Must I remind you of your own disrobed adventures in the pre-dawn streets of Stavanger? Eivor the Pantless, a head soaked with mead, and many pockets full of vomit.
A dragon's tail it was then.
Are you sure you want my father's mead? Not afraid you might wake up tomorrow, naked, face down in a hog's pen?
Is that what you call your house?
Ah,
Mereka nih teman masa lalu ya. Lalu juga si kata bapaknya sih si Vili ini nggak mau jadi pemimpin. Dia ingin hidup bebas kayak gitu lah. Dan tetapi nggak bisa effort untuk mengubah pikirannya sih. Tapi dia memilih. Oke. Diserang kakaknya.
Eivor!
What happened?
I came too late to stop this. The Picts set fires and ran. They mean to spite us. There are more people trapped within. Free them, Eivor.
Tend the wounded. We'll get them out.
Oke. Desanya dibakar desanya. Si Pict yang bakar katanya. Entah itu apa itu, Pict itu apa? Kelompok apa itu?
Help! Someone, please!
Mana? Oke, fokus pada rumah terbakar ya.
Oh, quickly, please!
Leave your things. Get to Trygve. We'll be safe with him.
Ini sih bukan hanya pembakaran nih, tapi penyerangan juga. Banyak mati kan?
Get the wounded to Trygve. He's fighting against concrete. Help anyone you can.
Is anyone out there?
thank you. Thank you.
Oke, ada 2 orang
There
terjebak
are
situ.
others. Please help them too. Save my wife, please. Leave me be.
She's drawn her last breath.
Mati juga tuh. Mati. Dia pilih selamatin istrinya, tapi istrinya udah mati duluan sih.
There are others. Please help them too.
No! Ah! Thank you, stranger. I thought this was my last day on Midgard.
Oke. kayaknya terakhir ya. Oh, masih ada satu tuh. Padahal musim salju loh, tapi api masih bisa terbakar loh ya. Masih bisa membakar yang baik loh. Oke. Gimana sih? Ini kayak bug kayak ini. Iya benar. Kayak stroke jalannya.
Eivor! Eivor, where are you?
Thank you.
Get over here!
Gimana?
Move! Move!
Dia.
Get to safety. Vili!
We need to clear a path!
Oke, berat juga.
I will get the man, Eivor. You carry the woman.
No!
Oke, selesai.
Niflheim will have to wait. You are staying here today.
Oh, sanctity, all father.
Hold on to me. I can get you out.
Oke.
Thank you, Vili. Thank you. I draw breath because of you.
I thought I might have to rescue you, Vili.
Had I died, it would have been my time. My fate
Santai
is
aja ya.
already spun.
I'm sorry, but you cannot endanger yourselves like this, lords. You have people to lead, a future to consider.
The old man has wisdom, Vili. You have the full weight of this clan on your back.
My father carries that weight. I do the fighting and feasting, and I am expert at both. It's good to have you watching my back again, Eivor.
You see what I deal with, Eivor? The mind of a troll in the body of an Aesir.
Still the same arse stick as when we were children.
I'll never change.
This is hardly the time for lightness, you two. We have many injured to comfort.
Well, that is your domain, Tryggvi. I don't wish to be seen as a savior and healer all in one afternoon. The waters at Kinderdunfol will soothe my wounds. If my father needs me, I'll be there.
Oke.
Vili, stop!
Eivor, wait a moment. Emminger Jarl has confided in you about his health.
He has. He said Vili wasn't taking it well.
Vili lives in another world entirely right now. He is cracked inside and will not face the full truth laid before him.
And how are you? Have you braced yourself for what is to come?
I have made my peace with the future. Yes.
Worry yourself with the wounded here. I will talk to Vili myself.
Oke, ini yang dipilih ya. Dua orang ini yang dipilih itu ya, bapaknya itu ya. Trik atau Vili.
Eivor, you found my secret haunt.
I would be deaf to have not heard your singing. Your crow's crackle could awaken the dead. These skirmishes with the pigs, they've worn you down.
Not at all. The more scars, the better the boast. But look at my father. A battle-worn veteran, carved up like a goat on a spit.
Not a metaphor I'd use just now. Not in his state.
These waters are magnificent, no? They comfort and heal. They are Freya's gift to man.
Vili, you need to face it. Your father is dying. When he departs for the corpse hall, you will take his place, as expected.
The novelty of this soggy north has worn on me, Eivor. Too warm for winter living, too cold for summer. I've heard Mercia is more temperate. Dense forests, bright colors, thriving streams. Is that how it is in your settlement?
Oke, dia kayaknya itu ya, tidak mau bahas topik pembicaraan itu ya.
You are to be Jarl, Vili. Your father expects it. The people of Nottinghamshire expect it.
I only want sun on my skin and an axe in my hand. Ale and adventure. Not the staid life of a Jarl.
You defy a long tradition, Vili. The son takes after his father. That is the way of things.
Eivor.
I have my own reasons to see you made Jarl. The Raven clan wants friends in England. You are among my very best.
You do not need me in that seat to secure an alliance. You and Sigurd are beloved here.
Your father is dying, Vili. Now is the time to get your house in order.
Dia bingung kan.
It is not my house. It is the clan's house, and the clan will decide what happens next.
You have a chance to end on good terms with your father. I wasn't afforded the same luxury. Don't squander it.
Vili, come forth!
Berita buruk nih.
Another attack?
It's your father. He hasn't got long. Come to the longhouse.
Jarl is at the edge of death.
Baru pertama kali saya lihat ya,
Must
seorang
see him before he
Viking
goes.
atau seorang Norse, seorang Dame yang suka bertarung tapi nggak suka itu ya, tapi nggak suka apa namanya, nggak suka jadi pemimpin gitu loh. Padahal Sigurd dan lain-lain yang saya lihat itu semua berebut jadi pemimpin ya.
To see you both together again like this, it recalls days long past. Makes me feel young again.
Hold on to that feeling, and take it with you to the Hall of the Slain.
You have become a great warrior, Eivor. A warrior and a leader. Worth song and verse.
I had many good teachers, Jarl. You, chief among them.
I beg of you now, do not let my lessons die. Pass them on.
The seer is on her way, Father. She has remedies for you. Cures and charms.
I held you here
Dewa-dewa mereka sembah itu semua dewa yang suka bertarung ya.
in one proud hand when you were fresh from your mother's womb. I've watched you grow. A dirty-haired boy, swinging sticks and running through the mud, dreaming of glory. I am proud of what you have become, son. And I am proud.
Bapaknya sakit apa sih?
Proud of what
Sakit jantung atau sakit apa?
you will become. No matter Father. Vili. We must prepare for the funeral.
I'll send for my clan. You call on the nobles of the Shire.
Oke, sangat bertanggung jawab ya. Hari pemakaman nih.
The nobles have begun to arrive. Trygve needs our help to see this through. We will be at the funeral pyre, overlooking the village.
A worthy pyre for Hemming
Should a new
Jarl.
threat to
His
Hemingway
journey to the
emerge,
halls will be
who will
heralded
step up to
by
meet
roaring
him?
flames.
I'm not sure.
Banyak orang bicarakan Vili ya. Apakah bisa pemimpin yang baik atau enggak? Tapi saya sih lihat Rage itu lebih cocok sih.
Drengker.
Sunniva, thank you for
Gabung
coming.
dikit, mbak dikit.
The sight of old friends lets my heart rest easy.
We came as soon as we heard, bearing gifts for Hemming Jarl.
The celebration will last many days. How soon till we begin?
The pyre's construction is underway, and all of our guests are lodged and welcomed. We could begin shortly.
Good. You handled this well, Trygve.
I pledged my life's oath to Hemming Jarl. There is nothing I would not do for him. The Althing must be held when the week is out and the funeral is done. The nobles of this shire will name Vili the Jarl of our clan. This assumes they will be sober after a week of drinking and weeping.
It will be a grand
Mereka habis acara
Father
mati
will
itu
have
ada
a
pesta
clear
ya
view
mereka.
of his lands from here. The flames will burn bright and tall for all the Shire to see. You've done well, Trygve.
This was his favorite spot in the Shire. I suppose we should get started. Our guests need looking after.
I will look for you later, to save you from them, once the mead has really soaked in.
You are a true gift, Eivor. Thank you.
Trygve is Hemthorpe's rock. With him around, the city can keep its peace.
He's a good man.
I must be away for a short time, Eivor.
Dia pergi.
I want to retrieve something for my father. A gift.
When did you have time to make a funeral gift?
It was something I had hoped to give him in life. You must see it to believe it.
I brought a gift from the Raven clan. I stored it at the watchtower on the far side of Hemthorpe.
Very kind, thank you. I should like to see it.
I should look over the gift first. It must be worthy of Hemming Jarl.
There's a heaviness to your look, Eivor. What troubles you?
Hemminger desired my counsel before he died. Wanted my opinion on the future of this clan's leadership.
That would be Vili, would it not?
If tradition held, yes.
Trygve has tasked me to help the Volva with the sacrifices. Could we speak with her to ease your thoughts?
It is a good idea, but let me go alone.
Lihat hadiah ya.
Set scouts around the village. The people here must mourn in safety.
This craft never disappoints.
Oke, dia sampai duluan dia.
And here, from the Raven clan.
An impressive shield.
It is good, but it needs a touch of grandeur, something personal for your father. A sigil, I think. A mark to adorn the front. We need an artisan. Is there one in the village?
I know a man. A master craftsman in exile. He lives in a cave northeast of Hemthorpe.
I would take you there myself, but I have Isbjorn to retrieve.
Isbjorn, your father's spear. Did he not wield it at Ulkethorpe?
She lost it some winters back on a bear hunt. He hit the beast hard, but the spear stuck and the bear fled into the forest.
And after all these winters, you hope to find it again and present it to the pyre. The odds are narrow, to say the least.
Fret not, friend. I have a nose for these things. Seek out the exile. He'll see to your shield.
Gampang gak ketemu itu? Kita cari artis sekarang ya. Tinggal diam gua adanya.
This must be the cave Vili mentioned.
Orang buangan katanya.
Who would live here?
Pembuat kerajinan tangan kayak gitulah, kerajinan gitulah. Saya sih udah tahu sih pilih siapa sih. Cuma saya mau lihat perkembangannya juga dulu. Jauh banget, dalam banget.
The exile must value his solitude living in a hole such as this.
Lumayan jauh.
Odin's beard.
You're a difficult man to find. Hemminger Jarl is dead. I was told you're a master craftsman. I seek an etching on the shield to celebrate the life and death of Hemminger Jarl.
The stones. Hemminger Jarl possessed a steady hand and steady heart. Do you possess the same?
Oke. Pasang batu ya. Ini sih menantang nih. Tapi sih saya udah itu sih. Udah banyak mencoba sih. Oke, selesai. Beruntung banget.
Your heart is not yet steady.
How could it be at such a time?
Hemminger Jarl's heart never wavered.
Kok kayak Odin ya? Tapi nggak persis sih. Pakaiannya itu yang persis dengan Odin tuh.
Yes, Hemminger's heart was as steady as it was large. You've not yet answered me. Will you help me with my etching?
How will you remember him?
By his wisdom, always an inspiration.
The web of Wirth, then. 9 lines that write our fates. Past, present, and future entwined. Is this what you desire?
Iya.
Yes, I choose this one.
I will begin.
How did you come to be here?
Fate. I was given a death sentence. Unfairly, I felt. But a man was killed. Hemminger Jarl desired for me to live. The villagers did not. My sight and exile. That was our compromise.
Okay.
Thank you for this.
His son will take his place.
That is for Vili to decide.
Vili has no say. Fate has already
Nah,
decided.
ini membingungkan nih. Maksudnya apa sih?
Hemminger would be pleased with our gift. I wonder if Vili has found his spear.
Daripada diblokir di tempat ini.
This is an outrage!
Our strong feelings for Hemminger come with much grief.
Oke, kayaknya
Festive.
Too festive and too
Kegaduhan ya.
soon. Fires, fights, and every man soaked in mead. Ugh, this has gone too far.
Hemthorpe could burn before the pyre's lit.
Gods, have I failed my dear Jarl?
Peace, Trygve. I'll do what I can to calm things.
Oke. Ngapain sih? Oke. Kacau ya.
Come out, you dung-eating!
What madness is this?
You dare wash our beloved Hemminger with your filth!
I asked you a question, friend.
There's a Saxon within. One stupid enough to try sending Hemminger to heaven over Valhalla. Now he cowers behind a locked door.
I only did right by his immortal soul.
You will get what is right for you.
Calm yourselves, all of you. I'll speak with him, unmask his true intentions.
Come out, you dung-eating rat!
Ci.
Get that stain out here now!
Oke.
Oh my god!
The people are quite upset.
Leave me be! I did nothing wrong!
You should walk out of here on your own before you cannot walk at all.
Yes, I'll walk. Don't hurt me, please. There's a key there. If you open the door, I will follow you out.
Kenapa sih kok nggak ditanya?
You've got the key! Use it!
Get that stain out here now! You'll pay for your wrongs, desecrator.
Enough. Let him speak to explain
Buruk
himself.
sekali.
I loved Hemminger. I swear. I only want him to fly free in the kingdom of God.
So you drench his body with your filth waters?
Oh,
Was it your Christian holy water?
Of course. I anointed him in the name of the Lord.
waduh. Ini saya harus pilih apa nih? Saya nggak mau si Saxon tuh mati.
Shut your mouths, both of you. Your antics have outlasted their welcome. Now go.
Gitu doang? Selesai? Hanya ngomong kayak gitu selesai. Hebat, Evan.
They are going to kill him. I told you not to do it. No, he's locked up in that house. There's no way out.
Oh, masih ada. Aduh, tebak apa lagi nih?
Fire! Save
What is this Voda you speak of?
a gift without price, fit for a jarl's lips. But hurry, it catches
Oh, kayak
flame.
gitu sih.
Help! Fire! Save my food, it burns!
Aduh, saya hancurkan lagi.
Damn you!
Aduh, gimana saya ngomongnya orang ini nih?
It was too late for your Voda, as you say.
Ah, balls. I dragged it all the way from Roos. It is back to water ale for me, I suppose.
If you drink enough, ale is a fine fix to any problem.
Very true, very true. Join me if you desire.
Bapak mabok nih.
A bit of drink in the belly. A bit of drink in the belly never hurt.
Kacau di mana-mana ya. Ini gara-gara mereka ini merayakan duluan mabuk-mabukannya. Atap. Oke, berkelahi ini. Oh, dibunuh nih.
You mean Hemminger's famous fighting roosters?
Dragons with mighty force, save me from their wrath.
Datang lagi, mana tuan? Ini kok saya bunuh? Enggak, itu kan? Enggak buat pemiliknya marah kan?
Thank you, mighty Thor. You've saved my life.
When you sober up, steer clear of roosters. Some order seems to have been restored. Now
Okay,
to
so fine.
Trigvi, to let him know.
Ini banyak tamu datang ya dari berbagai tempat ya untuk melawat kematian raja.
I have calmed the guests as much as they can be in their grief.
They mourn. It is to be expected. Still, thank you.
And how do you feel, old friend?
I mourn more deeply than most, I think.
Hemminger would be proud of what you have accomplished here. All you have done for him.
I hope so.
This ache will pass, Trigvi. With time.
Yes, it will.
Ini ngapain?
With Hemminger Jarl gone, can Vili hold the reins? Will he guide us true?
Oh, ini dukun nih.
You are the wolf-kissed one. The raven of battle whose fame
Tiap itu ya,
grows
tiap
with each
Norse itu
waxing of the moon.
dalam
I
kerajaan
struggle
itu
with the
pasti
choice
ada
Hemminger
dukunnya
left for
satu
me.
ya.
I would have your counsel on the matter.
A slaughter must be made. Many sheep at the bottom of the sleeping Jotun, before the pyre is lit. Follow.
Maksudnya?
Hvergi ábyrgjast manni, eins og hún mammas.
Höfugt að finna saltkjarna. Nátti að reykja flest kjötin.
Come, creatures. You are to serve the gods, and bid them welcome our beloved Hemingurjar
with ale and open arms.
Domba. Pintar banget. Diomongin kayak gitu langsung tahu loh. Mereka akan dikorbankan mereka ya.
Do you have the gift of foresight, seer? Can you augur what is to come?
I see what need be seen, when it need be.
A great gift.
A great burden.
Did Hemminger Jarl consult you often? Did he unburden his woes?
We spoke often, yet too often he left with more burdens than he brought.
He worried about the future of his clan, about who would be Jarl.
Speak less, lest our words draw foul spirits to dog us.
As you wish. Volva,
Your heart is restless, your mind clouded. You seek more than a guarantee of good omens.
I seek the gods' wisdom.
You wish to know who would best serve this clan as Jarl.
I do. Between Vili and Tryggvi, there's no clear choice.
We stand in the shadow of the giant, the great keeper of secrets. Here, you'll find a drink of the resounding sea. Ascend the sleeping Jötun, consume the waters, and meditate at its peak. Do not seek answers to your questions. They will find you.
Oke. Ke atas. Katanya meditasi ya nih.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Mana? Gak ada petunjuk apapun ya.
Have a look, Sunan.
Kayak memang ke atas nih kayaknya nih. Kayak ini benar ya.
This is the summit. To seek an answer, I should clear my mind and still my heart. Hemminger Jarl, is it truly you?
Of spirit, not of flesh.
Why have you not reached Odin's Hall?
I will in time.
As the flames of my pyre burn, I will ride the path of wood smoke to the All-Father's Hall of Champions.
I am grateful to see you once more, Jarl. I struggle with the task you set before me. To choose your heir is not an easy thing. One man is beloved, but does not want the task. The other man is fit for the task, but is not favored.
I could not give you any more counsel in life, Eivor. So too in death am I rendered silent.
Forget wise counsel and rational arguments. What does your heart tell you?
My heart is stopped. It says nothing.
This should not be my decision, Hemminger. The choice was always yours to make. You were their chief.
As Sigurd is your chief. But that does not quench your appetite for glory as you covet his place upon the high seat of your clan.
I do not seek to replace Sigurd. Fate weaved our futures long ago. We're only following its pattern.
Yet you see it coming. You welcome it.
Shall I renounce my fate then? Abandon the path to glory I walk?
No. I want you to die in defense of it.
Bertarung. Komanya keren banget.
This is not how I remember it.
Okay. Ini susah banget. Saya kelemahannya dulu ya. Aduh, oke.
You left me too soon, Hemminger Jarl. Your Shire's fate is uncertain.
Hebat banget ya, dia bisa pegang senjata atau tombak dengan dua tombak sekaligus loh. Kalau Eivor nggak bisa loh. Hanya bisa milih satu senjata aja gitu. Kalau bisa berah dua tangan.
You pushed me, Hemminger. I never intended this.
Have no regrets, Eivor. You have given me the great battle death I sought in life.
You old fox. Was that the point of riling me up?
Pasti nggak jawab nih.
The All-Father. He comes to welcome me to his hall. And I must follow. The choice you make will be the right one.
Dia beri petunjuknya. Kayaknya sih. Jadi pilihan apapun tuh pasti benar gitu loh. Tapi saya sudah ambil keputusan sih pilih siapa sih. Tapi lihat ke depan dulu.
The Alding is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen. I should speak with Sunniva about this.
Did you consult the Volva? And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered. Others I must answer myself.
Udah, puas gitu doang gitu jawabnya.
Do you think there is a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Tryggvi in the high seat.
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
My
begitu.
father would
Jadi,
never allow such foolishness.
Jadi Vili ingin bergabung dengan Raven Clan ya?
Old as I am. This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend,
ini
Vili?
mau bunuh diri ya?
Or as our new
Mati
Jarl?
bersama pemimpinnya.
As a man who would see you come to your senses.
Odin lagi, provokator nih.
Vili. Tryggvi. Each man wears one of Hemminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other.
Does the world need such useless dithering men? Why not stake a claim yourself? Take this shire for your own.
It is not my place.
Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silver you take for your own. Do not limit yourself to niceties.
Nottinghamshire deserves a leader to admire. A man the people can trust. Most love Vili, and he loves them. But he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn. But does he wish to? And Tryggvi, sturdy and wise, and loyal to the legacy Hemminger Jarl left behind. Almost to a fault. But he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspiring.
You cannot! I will not allow it!
I am not asking for your permission. Only your forgiveness.
Gods, Eivor, put a stop to this fool's death wish.
Pasti jangan mati lah. Kalau aku mati, siapa yang mimpin nanti? Kalau misalnya saya pilih si...
This is no small decision, Tryggvi. And not without great cost. The Shire will be diminished without you.
But I have nobody left. My life's purpose lies dead upon that pyre.
That is not so. When people look to my father for guidance, who do they see him turn to for
Kalau saya
counsel?
pilih jadi ikut saya, pasti kamu harus memimpin lah.
Yes, I gave him counsel, but he made the hard choices.
If Hemminger were here, would he not urge you to wield this wisdom for the betterment of all? And was your vow to serve Hemminger Jarl unto death, or to serve his legacy in life?
I will stay. You have wisdom, Eivor. More than I could have guessed.
Si Vili masih besar tapi jiwa itu ya, anak muda ya. Dan dia memimpin ya. Oke, hari sampai.
Eivor!
Sunniva!
Picts were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Vili gave chase.
Stick! You should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is lousing with Picts.
Tell no one of this. The last thing we need is a dozen more bodies for Hemminger's pyre. This will be a fine tale to tell after the Alding, but until then we stay quiet.
His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Arstig was never one to temper his emotions. This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back, as children. And again now, if this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. For any of Raven Clan.
We know, Drengur. That is why we are sworn to you. Here, Eivor. This was where Vili saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemthorpe and make sure our ravens stand vigilant. Return to us safely, Drengur.
Saya di sana kayaknya. Iya benar. Iya benar.
Show me what lies ahead. Best
Mereka
not
nyerang
to
di
draw
tengah
attention
masa
here.
berkabung ya. Oke, masuk. Oke, masuk gua ya. Siapa dia? Oke. Vili dari sini ya. Jangan mati, jangan mati.
Stop, Vili. They're gone. It's done.
I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly.
Suara kuda ini. Jejak suara kuda. Apa semuanya mereka ya ini? Ini sih perempuannya semua kuat-kuat ya. Perkasa-perkasa semuanya. Aduh. Sakit digorok lagi. Menderita banget.
Don't wander off now.
Tempat ini pertemuan mereka tuh dekat dekat banget ya. Kerajaan mereka ya, kerajaannya si Vili ini. Bisa lawan si ekor. Kuat nih. Pijakan mautnya terkenal banget. Oke.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, Arstick.
Ini masih nyala gitu. Aduh, usah makan lagi. Sakit perut.
Shouldn't eat those.
Sampai.
Ah, my sword's thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
Then fell to humping a snowdrift.
Were you glad to hear from me?
I did wonder what trouble you had been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name, and I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
Dia memilih effort untuk memimpin ya. Mana bisa?
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I simply want to roam. Do you think Sleipnir would be content bound to a stable, no matter how glorious it may be? Hey, what is that for?
You have friends, Vili. And what about Tryggvi? And me? And your clan?
Of course. I know that.
You can't roam forever. Keep that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you. And that will not change. Unless you push it all away.
You speak a truth I understand.
Troll-faced arstick.
A chicken draugur. Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda too. A water infused with fire. I do not lie.
Saya kurang ngerti ya.
Your father's death aside, Vili. This has been good. Fun even.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North Sea so early in our lives? What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
I have, fondly. And often enough that it sometimes
Kalau
seemed
kamu
you
gabung
never
dengan
left.
rank clan, pasti
Maybe
kamu
you never
bagus
did.
banget tuh.
I want you, Eivor. Your warmth. Your touch.
Kayaknya sih belum waktunya kayaknya. Baru ketemu.
Vili, no. That will not happen, I'm sorry. Get some rest, eh?
Mereka tidur di tengah sancu loh. Hebat banget.
Are you going?
With so much on my mind, I haven't slept a wink. The funeral, the Thanes. I should get back.
I understand. I'll see you there. Vili, gone already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine.
Hari penguburan dekat sudah itu ya.
So many
tiba ya.
Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Heiminger deserves.
All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Heiminger Jarl. We're about...
Eivor, My father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
Okay.
I have it here. A shield bearing the sign of the web of weird, woven into this shield as you wove your spirit into our lives. May the skulls sing of you as the gods embrace you. Feast, my friend, in the halls of the free and brave.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Hemminger, son.
Today we mourn the passing of Hemminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire.
Susah dibaca.
My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life and his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink? We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. When they are ready, we will meet you again.
Sayang banget ya, barang-barang begitu bagus dipersembahkan hanya untuk dibakar kembali ya. Benar-benar disayangkan. Ada makanan lagi loh.
Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the longhouse for the Althing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drank so well and so deeply as Clan Hemminger's son.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to
Iya,
remember
langsung
our
saja.
names.
Tak usah tunggu lagi.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The Althing will begin shortly.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
Masih bingung.
Burdened by grief, drowning in need, and paralyzed by a sword. I stand between that man and Jarldom.
Dia nggak ada niat memimpin loh nih.
You stand side by side, Vili. One of you must step forward.
My father placed us side by side because he trusted your vision. So what do you see?
Memilih. Kamu.
Drunk as you are, I see before me a man full of passion, vigor,
Sayang ya.
and a love for his
Dia tuh bisa
people.
jadi aset berharga
I
ya.
see a Jarl. Your burden will get easier to bear. Take your father's seat and make it your own.
I will.
Good. Now let them know our stick.
People of Hemthorpe, of Ulkethorpe, of Snottingham. Today I pledge myself. As my father was, I shall be your Jarl. Hemminger was a hero, not for who he was, but for the people he led. With Tryggvi by my side,
Nah, ini
with
baru
all
itu.
of you, we will have glory.
Beradil.
You have already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to long ones, Vili Jarl.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. There is no need, for you are family. Let it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends from this day forward. You accept?
Pasti dong. Saya perlu bantuan banyak sekarang nih.
Aye.
Well,
Be fair, be just, and call upon us often, our stick.
I'm sure I will.
Jesus saya.
Í vestreginu undir sig. Það var ég aldrei. Okkar voru hérna, þeir voru mikil kappar og öll höfðu vopnafla gott.
Oke, kan kita sampai di situ dengan semoga video yang bermanfaat ini sebuah dukungan sekalian. Terima kasih sudah nonton video saya. Dan kita lanjut di video berikutnya. Dan jangan lupa support channel saya dengan like dan subscribe jika kalian menonton dari Facebook lupa follow. Terima kasih kalian sudah mensupport. Tanpa bantuan kalian channel buka apa-apa yang saya ucapkan. Sampai jumpa.